Very exciting news for Sister Wives fans. An interesting update for episode 13 of Sister Wives season 19. The Brown, the beloved failed polygamy family, were last seen on Sister Wives. Christine Brown and David Woolley had recently become engaged, and Christine's children were concerned that they were moving too quickly. Meri Brown had also announced her intention to relocate to Kody Brown and his remaining wife, Robyn Brown. The episode commences with a celebration conducted by David Woolley and Christine Brown to inform their children that David has proposed to them. Christine asserts that she and David are undeterred by the velocity at which their children are progressing. Despite the fact that both of their children share the same sentiment, it is their policy to conduct affairs in their own manner, regardless of the children's preferences. Isabel is the sole child who is aware of the situation, as Christine believed that she would experience the most difficulty in accepting the news. A video of the wedding venue is played on the family television by Christine, who informs them that they will be viewing it. She performs the video of David's engagement instead. Kody, her son, jests that his mother is a theatrical individual who enjoys executing large surprises. Although the children appear enthusiastic, Kody jokingly implies that he is aware that their response was what his mother intended. Christine displays her ring with joy. However, Kody also acknowledges that the situation is progressing rapidly during a confessional. According to a spin, it was only after witnessing her mother's joy with David that she perceived her own dissatisfaction with Kody. Consequently, it is the day of the move at Meri's residence. Meri's brother-in-law, Nathan, is assisting her with the relocation, and Kody will transport her belongings to her new residence in Parowan, Utah. Kody is developing into an exceptionally kind ex-husband. Kody admits that his sentiments regarding Meri's decision are conflicting. However, he is optimistic that his goodwill gesture will maintain a civil relationship in the future. Meri informs Kody that she has a bomb to drop upon his arrival. It transpires that the date of their relocation coincides with their actual anniversary. Kody raises the question of whether she intentionally selected the date, but Meri insists that it was not her intention. Meri perceives the date as a representation of her readiness to progress and the conclusion of her time. Kody and Nathan assist Meri in packing up, while Meri gives him orders. Meri's decision to wear a garment that stated, "I saw that," karma, is noteworthy. It couldn't have been a coincidence. Meri is departing, and they reflect on some of the pleasant moments of their marriage, such as the initial acquisition of their chamber set. She is seeking a new beginning, free from any furniture that served as a reminder of her past. Viewers are entertained by the casual flirtation between Kody and Meri as they prepare to leave. This level of happiness, let alone flirtatiousness, between Kody and Meri has not been observed in quite some time. Yet, it appears that everyone is in a good mood and the atmosphere is buoyant. Nevertheless, Meri contends that the wooing is amusing but uncomfortable, and Kody concurs that it is amusing but also inappropriate. Returning to Salt Lake City, we resume at Christine's new residence. Janelle has arrived to meet David. How is it possible that Janelle has not encountered David? Regardless, Christine intends to inform Janelle of their engagement and introduce her to David. Christine and Janelle greet each other in the manner that sisters would, which is endearing. Janelle expresses her enthusiasm for meeting David, as she has heard numerous stories about him from Christine and her children. Janelle maintains that she generally enjoys the company of all individuals, with the exception of those who are extremely self-centered and arrogant. It is always possible to rely on the amiable Janelle to simply disclose everything. Christine and Janelle don aprons and commence the preparation of lasagna in cooperation. Janelle informs Christine about a farm property she and her children discovered in North Carolina. Although it is not yet finalized, Christine is enthusiastic about Janelle and her pursuit of land. Naturally, the conversation then transitions to the current state of Coyote Pass. On Sister Wives, all roads ultimately lead to Coyote Pass. An alteration in tone occurs. According to Janelle, Kody assured her that he would have the funds for the forthcoming escalation payment. However, she appears to be skeptical. According to Janelle, she conversed with Meri regarding the property. However, Christine appears preoccupied with her culinary endeavors. In this scenario, Christine's disengagement from the Brown family is exceedingly evident. When Janelle asserts that Meri believes she was responsible for managing the family's finances, she erupts in laughter. In his confessional, Kody attempts to rewrite history by asserting that Janelle did have some control over the money, but he guided its fate. In addition, he maintains that all of the spouses had access to their accounts. Janelle asserts that she did not exercise any form of control, but she did maintain the records. Janelle discloses to Christine his feelings for her in a confessional, prompting Kody to express his dissatisfaction. Janelle maintains that Kody will attribute all of their financial difficulties to her, as he is aware that financial security is significant to her. In this moment, Janelle violates the cardinal rule of sister wives, which is only permitted when one of the women is exceedingly enraged. She resorts to cursing and acknowledges that he consumed an entire bottle of wine. In spite of this, Janelle desires that Meri be more cognizant of her financial situation. In addition, Janelle informs Christine that Meri is relocating, a development that Christine enthusiastically endorses. Christine describes the manner in which the Brown family managed their finances. According to Christine, the entirety of their funds were deposited into a single receptacle, from which they were issued payments by Kody. Kody wrote the checks, which means that he had control over the money, Christine said. After a commercial break, we are still in Salt Lake City. Christine informs Janelle of her tattoo and confesses that they have maintained a relatively straight-laced lifestyle for nearly 3 decades, and she is currently living a new existence, one that she would have previously considered rebellious, but she has never been happier. Christine then announces her engagement, which is not technically a surprise as she had already secured a bridal venue. Nevertheless, Janelle is overjoyed for them. Janelle's confessional, however, is consistent with the sentiment of the majority of those involved. They are progressing at an alarming pace. It is time to return to Flagstaff and the antics of Meri and Kody during their relocation. Kody jokingly refers to Meri as on point during their maneuver, and he subsequently makes the exasperating statement, "Meri's on point today. I would have enjoyed being married to her. She is simply a marvelous woman." Bleep off, Kody. Meri also jokingly comments that they are the best divorced couple ever. Kody declares that Meri is his preferred divorced wife. Meri replies that she anticipated becoming the preference at some point. This is a true story that is both tragic and bitingly hilarious. However, then the jocularity vanishes. In her SUV, Robyn arrives to assist with the relocation, much like the Wicked Witch of the West. While Robyn approaches the moving vehicle, their merriment and joking cease. Robyn is present to assist, but it appears that she is also there to weep, as she becomes overcome with emotion upon observing the moving vehicle. Kody's confessional describes the loss of Meri as a heartbreak of extreme proportions that I don't understand, and we are treated to some flashback images of Robyn and Meri during happier times. This decision serves to further infuriate us. For genuine, is Kody? For the reason that we have summaries of the entire season in which he repeatedly dismissed Meri, declared that he no longer loved her, expressed that he no longer felt a connection to her, and expressed that he did not comprehend her departure. Meri and Robyn enter the residence to engage in conversation. However, Meri merely observes Robyn's tears. The stone-faced Meri permits Robyn to articulate her emotions. Meri, however, does not shed a single tear. Meri demonstrates a serenity and tranquility that is characteristic of a wife who has made the decision to depart from Kody. She recognizes that there are more significant opportunities for her than being the long-forgotten first wife. Using an exceedingly unflattering angle, Robyn determines that her vehicle is the most suitable location to weep during her confessional. Upon Meri's departure, she weeps, lamenting that it was not in accordance with their intentions. Thus, another of Kody's former spouses has discovered contentment. Escaping him was all that was required. The relocation proceeds, and Meri jokes about destroying the family mission statement, which was formulated in 2014. There is no doubt that it was unsuccessful. Therefore, Meri asserts that it is essentially pointless. Kody's sentiments are undoubtedly wounded by her statement. He claims that the process of formulating that mission statement was the pinnacle of my happiness. He asserts that he held plural marriage in high regard and continues to disguise his ignorance regarding the circumstances that led to its dissolution. Meri and Kody embark on a journey, and in a brief moment of contrition, Meri declares that she has no remorse. Meanwhile, Christine is finally able to introduce Janelle to her fiancé. Chris introduces Janelle as her sister wife, thereby permanently solidifying their relationship. Meri's acquaintance Jen and Nathan greet Kody and Meri upon their arrival in Utah to assist in the unloading of her belongings. Kody jokes that their relationship is now more akin to brother and sister, while Meri divulges that she is ultimately the favored. There is something peculiar about this program. In agreement, Jen asserts that she is incapable of comprehending polygamy humor. It is now time for Kody to depart and return to Flagstaff. According to Meri, this is the final moment. The marriage is over, and she is prepared to embark on a new chapter in her life. Kody emulates Robyn's behavior and begins to weep as he bids Meri farewell and declares that it marks the definition of an era and that it was a memorable experience. Great run. Although Meri is kind, she remains dispassionate as she concurs that it is undoubtedly the conclusion. The fact that Meri desires for this to conclude and for him to depart is evident. Kody attempts to organize his thoughts. We had something, he recounts with tears in his eyes. We had something special. Robyn and Kody are truly compatible as they both exhibit behavior that is indicative of confusion and tears regarding matters that they are aware of. Jen and Nathan awkwardly stand in the room, feigning to gaze out the window as Kody spills his heart out to Meri. And it was literally one thing, followed by another, and then another. And everything is fine. No longer am I resentful or furious. I'm pleased that you and I were able to resolve that matter. I am delighted that we have met and formed a friendship. Thank you for being my beloved ex-wife. It is, however, the most peculiar experience to be in that location. In some respects, it is simply devastating. And while I appreciate the existence I currently lead, it is vastly different from the one I had 3 years ago. It appears that everyone else has simply concluded that this matter is of no consequence. You are the one who has caused them to feel insignificant. Kody, you are the individual who demonstrated an overt preference for one wife. Meri is the one who was sent to pasture by you. Dude, this is fully your responsibility. In spite of everything, Meri maintains her composure. She offers a nod of agreement, but her discomfort is evident. Meri admits that his emotions are perplexing in a confessional, as she believes that they could have happened differently. Kody then takes an unprecedented step. He delivers an apology to Meri for the final years of their marriage. He claims to be in mourning over the passing of their marriage. He then inexplicably proposes to accompany her down the aisle when she marries again. No, Meri does not comprehend any of this, as indicated by the preceding quote. She believes he may be teasing, but she is uncertain. Meri declares in a confessional that she is floored by his conduct as they embrace each other closely for the final time.